Y'all, that's wishful thinking. We've got to start looking at reality as it's presented to us. And don't be going like Miss Okusko says the whole varsity soccer team has COVID. That is not what I said. I said I happen to know that they're all quarantined. Whether or not they have it, it's none of my business. But you got to tell me that you didn't know that. Some of you are like, well, no, I don't have any friends who are soccer friends. I'm waiting for the football team to follow. Here's a stupid for you. Toma, who has more cases than anybody, jackwagons, they're actually sponsoring a homecoming and a prom combined. I'm sorry? Did someone say Google search for moron? Yes, that's Miss Okusko's 8 a.m. sarcasm coming through. Michaela's just dying. You missed me, Michaela, you do. But gosh, guys. And all I can sit here and think about are those poor little eight-year-olds, those 9, 10-year-olds who need to be in school, but they can't be. Why? Because the high schoolers have to have their sports. Kind of a linear scope, isn't it? When we start thinking about how what we do affects everybody else. We make this decision as a district, not as a building. Oh, and it might very well be maybe the other buildings will go back in and the high school will still be virtual because that's what they did with Southside. So having said all of that and making sure that we all very clearly know what's going on in the world around us, you are supposed to have had turned in an outline and a rough draft.
Humans have this overwhelming desire to want to be quote unquote special and elite. And every time someone gains a piece of equality, the perception is their elitism and their specialism is stolen. Think about it. So gays can marry, it pisses off a bunch of straight people. Why? Because it's not something that's just theirs anymore. It's not solely their right anymore. It's upsetting. I'm special because I can vote. Well, now black people can vote and women can vote. Well, damn it, now I'm not special enough anymore.
Well, their voice matters too. What?
Wait, well, they're not allowed to have voices.
You're right.
And if they try to special them, we're going to switch the hell out of their voices. Just wait for the internet to use it after your papers. I know.
Because like I thought people didn't know about like, the detention centers. So it's like, oh, people know about it. They're just ignoring that it's going on.
The world is it's Fahrenheit 151. The world is really full of minorities. White men just realize that they're a minority, yeah, or maybe they have it upset them. Look at all the boomers. Look at all the boomers trying to run Senate and Congress. Old white men. Old white men with these patriarchal ideologies that haven't changed since 1950. And yet the culture around them has changed. So what, they're going to dig in? Yes, sir.
Isn't it like all the white men that are trying to get rid of birth control and stuff like that? And
Oh yeah.
just a bunch of men.
See, the crazy thing is this. If a district is not school district, but a voting district that's predominantly uneducated, lower class poverty, ironically, they will vote Republican. If you look back at the last couple decades, the people putting forth these ideas to remove welfare, to remove Social Security, to remove food stamps, it's all Republicans. And yet, uneducated minorities and poor people are voting for it, and then the Democrats stole my food stamps. That was the Republican senator you voted for. It's the Republicans who are taking those things away. All this education is outrageously priced. Yes. Who's implementing those laws? Well, the Obama administration put together laws that would help make college more affordable. The Trump administration refuses to follow. Why? Because if you are educated, chances are you will vote Democrat, not Republican. And the more ignorant we can make you, the more poor we can make you, the more likely you are to vote Republican. It's bizarre. And then yet all these minorities black out and vote Republican. And all they do is try to, it boggles my damn mind. You are voting for the people who are literally punching you in the minority face. And yet you all line up and be like, well, I'm going to stand by Trump because he's going to make America great again. What has he done to make America great? Somebody explain it to me. I'm highly educated. I am highly educated, and I would like to know. The economy is improving. The unemployment rate's skyrocketing. The trade wars are killing the American farmers, which is the Midwest. I wonder why we don't want to share representing barking people in the hallway. You thought I left that behind? No, no. I don't have girl brain. I have guy brain. I deal with logical facts, and I would like to know the logical facts about how.
He's kicking out the immigrants.
Give me facts. I welcome facts. Open minded. Oops. And of course, the businessman 2 days ago, and then just yesterday, Fiona Hill's testimony. I'm waiting for them to say for a woman, but she very eloquently and very logically brought all the pieces of the puzzle together and put them out there. She happens to be a British immigrant. And then the GOP's like, blah, 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 blah. And she looked at him and she said, sir, more or less, it's things like this that are ruining America. She is a political analyst who studied Vladimir Putin and his political techniques and has written a book about it. And she said this is exactly what the Russian nationals want you to do. This is Putin's game card. He wants the Americans to sow discord amongst each other, and you, sir, are helping him ruin our nation. Now, it's pretty bad when two immigrants, one from Russia and one from Great Britain, have to come save America because Americans who were born here don't have enough cojones to stand up and say, wait a minute, right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't care what political party you're on. It is literally treasonous to reach out to a foreign entity to ask them to help you win an American election. I don't care if you're Democrat, Green Party, Republican, or anywhere in between. That's my personal opinion. You don't have to listen to it. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And Miss Okusko's black and white little mind. All righty then.
Period.
What does it say?
Actually,
And so,